Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the National Catholic College Admission Association College Fair. We are so excited to have y'all participating in this event tonight and have some really fantastic schools here with us today. Each of them will have 6 minutes to share a little bit more about their institution, but they will be around for the entire session to answer any questions you have. My name is Karis, and I will be serving as your facilitator. And so just before we get started, I have a few housekeeping items. The first one you've probably already noticed, your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. You can, however, use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. This is just one of the many different sessions happening, so be sure that you're checking out that schedule on the website. And then finally, this presentation is being recorded and will be available to you at strivescan.com/NCCAA-LA. Those are all the announcements I have for y'all. And so I will go ahead and turn it over to our first institution in college, which is St. Mary's College.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ana Martin del Campo. I am the Assistant Director of Admission and International Admission as well at St. Mary's College. I'm also a very proud alum, and I'm originally from Mexicali, Mexico. So throughout the chat, if you have any questions, I'll also be able to prompt you a cue so that you're able to go through the link and get more information about St. Mary's. So let's go ahead and start. St. Mary's College is actually located in Notre Dame, Indiana. We put a little map of Indiana so that you're able to see. The closest city that we're by is Chicago, Illinois. We're about an hour and 45 minutes from Chicago. So how I would go from Mexico to Indiana, I would fly to Chicago and to South Bend, Notre Dame, Indiana, which was the easiest path. We are a private Catholic all-women's college. We're also liberal arts, and we're a small institution. So when looking for colleges, to me, it was very important that my classes were going to be small. I was going to be in an auditorium with about 50 to 60 people in my Bio 101 class. So if this is something you're actually looking for, then we would be a right fit for you. We have about 1,600 students, 63 coming from out of state, 37 do come from Indiana. We have students coming from 40 states and territories in 8 different countries, while 22% of our students are of color and 29% of students are first-generation students. So why would you ever attend St. Mary's? And the first thing I say is the academic excellence. First, when we say individualized, it means that your average classroom is about 16 students. It means that your professors are there really to not only teach you, but understand you to meet your fullest potential, know how to use your voice, be with you after that classroom experience for office hours. If for my calculus class, I was always having a little bit of an issue, but my professor was always there, so I was able to get an A per se. And these are not just professors that are here to get you throughout your 4 years, but after St. Mary's. So when I was at St. Mary's and I was a senior and I didn't know what I wanted to do, I was also first generation student. I came to my professors and I said, well, what am I going to do? I mean, I have no clue. And they said, Anna, I think you would be an excellent candidate for grad school. So then I ended up doing grad school. They wrote excellent letters of recommendation for me. They were able to guide me through the process because, again, it's not just about the 4 years at St. Mary's, but what you do and where you go after those 4 years. We have about 60 plus academic programs. Our most popular programs are nursing, our engineering program, along with the University of Notre Dame. We'll talk about a tri-campus community right now. We're in 5 years to graduate from both institutions, St. Mary's College and Notre Dame. So you have 2 diplomas, actually. We also have education, speech language pathology, business, political science. And then we go into the research opportunities because this is something really important. St. Mary's, specifically for science students, that we are able to fund students. The research opportunities you usually tend to see more so in grad school, but at St. Mary's, we are fully devoted to hands-on experience because this is what takes you out of the classroom experience, right? To really get you going on what you're interested in majoring and really having that internships per se. So right now we have students doing research projects, whether it's in environmental studies, whether you're an engineer, whether you're in business. So know that St. Mary's will be able to get you through a research opportunity, specifically your senior year, when you will actually have to conduct your own research project in order to graduate. So why would you ever attend a women's college when you have 1,000 million to go around the US to attend, right? And you see the facts. The facts are that 51% of women complete a grad degree that went to an all women's college versus 27% of them. And then 81% of women who attended a women's college said that they felt prepared for their jobs versus 65% of them. And I think my example is a clear one when I say I felt so empowered to go to grad school that with the help of my professors in my community, I'm now where I'm at. So going on next, the results are that 93% of our grads are employed or enrolled in grad school within 1 year of graduation, which tells you a huge thing, not only about, again, small community empowering you, getting to you where you need to be, but because we have a tri-campus community where career fairs are not just at St. Mary's, and you have them at Notre Dame as well, so it's double the opportunity. You have the Career Crossings office that prepares you for internships, prepares you for interviews, prepares you for those letters that you need to be sending out, your resume, whatever it is that you need to be, completing for the application process. And then these are some of the places that our current grads are at, such as Google, Amazon, US Congress, and the Peace Corps. And then these are some schools that our grad students are currently at. So for our connection to Notre Dame, we are sister schools where we're literally across the street. So we're connected academically. Students are able to take class across the street. And then through our engineering dual degree program, we have about 550 plus clubs and organizations that we share, as well as dances and social events. So really the tri-campus community is something that enhances your experience at Notre Dame. About 50 plus of our students study abroad. We have semester and full year programs around all over the country. And the admission process, we have 2 deadlines. If your regular decision, you would be June 1st and July 1st would be deposit deadline. I'm going to wrap it up a little bit because I know I have 30 seconds, but for application requirements, know that of course your application, your transcript, personal essay, test scores, and secondary school report, you do not have to turn in your certification of finances in order for me to review your application to St. Mary's. For staying engaged, the wonderful thing is that we have now everything is virtual, right? So we have chats, webinars, and tours. Thank you so much for listening about St. Mary's, and I'll go ahead and stop right now.
All right. Up next, we've got Molloy College.
Hello, everyone. My name is Giovanni Mayo. I'm an admissions counselor at Molloy College. Molloy College, for those who don't know about Molloy College is a private Catholic liberal arts college located in Rockville Center on Long Island. And we are a medium-sized school. So we do have approximately 5,000 students. 3,400 of those students are undergraduate students. So that means that our school is a student, has a student to faculty ratio of 10-1. So what that means is that Molloy is large enough, to provide an academically challenging, high quality education experience, but we're also small enough to provide personal attention. So just going off on some of the accolades of, of a Molloy College education, we are a top value money magazine school. We're a top Northeast college of US, according to US News and World Report, the most affordable private Long Island tuition. We are consistently rated as a highly ranked nursing program. We were actually rated the #1 nursing program in the entire country, according to College Factual a couple of years ago. One of the highest CPA pass rates on Long Island. Our criminal justice program ranks in the top 5%. We recently had a really great accolade in that we were rated #1 Roman Catholic affiliated college in New York State by College Factual. So going a little bit behind the academics at Molloy College, we offer more than 50 quality undergraduate programs. So again, we have these small classroom sizes, and what that means for our students is that we have the opportunity to give individualized attention. So all of our classes are taught by an accomplished faculty, and then going a little bit beyond the major, we have a lot of programs such as the honors program, such as pre-professional programs for students that want to go to law school, dental school, medical school. We have those programs available for our students. We have internships and study abroad opportunities. So we do have over 50 undergraduate majors at Molloy College. A lot of students know Molloy College because of its nursing. We're consistently ranked, with our nursing program, but we also have great majors at Molloy College as well. So we have education, we have accounting, we have a school of business at Molloy. We have a biology program with a pre-medical track, et cetera, et cetera. So we have a bunch of great majors and wonderful academics at Molloy College. Our faculty is accomplished and yet approachable. So more than 77% of our full-time faculty have doctoral degrees, and our undergraduate student to faculty ratio is 10-1. So students have access to their faculty, to their professors, and they're not just a number at Molloy College. They have the opportunity to get to know their professors. We are invested in the academic success of our students. So we do have academic advising. We have free tutoring for all of our students and a writing center for all of our students. So regardless of majors, we will help out our students with our academic resources. We have academic support for students with disabilities, and then we also have academic advising or financial support for low income, first generation, or disabled students. Molloy College has 3 residence halls, so students that want to go to Molloy can live on campus, and it gives our students the opportunity to immerse themselves in Molloy's campus life and take advantage of the programs offered by Residence Lives. So we have singles, we have doubles, and we have suites. We have free laundry, cable and fitness, and 24/7 security. Molloy College does have athletics, so we do have 17 varsity sports, including an esports team. We are a Division II school, but we also have club sports in case students want to play for fun at Molloy College. We have more than 60 clubs and organizations on campus. So one of the biggest reasons why I think Molloy College has a really high retention rate, meaning students will go to Molloy and stay their entire 4 years at Molloy, is because of our student life. So we have a lot of events on campus. We have trips to, New York City attractions, and we're a big believer in community service events. So we hand out, hundreds of hours of community service every semester to our students. We have a campus ministry at Molloy College. Campus ministry, its goal is to bring students together for opportunities for prayer, service, and community. And our campus ministry sponsors retreats, masses, prayer services, and service experiences. So admissions, what do I need to apply to Molloy College? You can apply to Molloy submitting the Molloy application or the Common App. You do have to submit a personal essay, a high school transcript. For any of our international students, we do require a WES or SPAN-TRAN evaluation of your high school transcript. SAT or ACT scores are optional, but we do require an English proficiency exam if the mode of instruction is not English. And we are a rolling admission school. We do not have any application deadlines. Our tuition is $32,900 per year, which is 15% lower than other private four-year colleges on Long Island. But 92% of our freshmen receive some type of financial aid. And we have opportunities for funded community service, leadership scholarships, and more. And that is it for my admissions spiel. I will put my contact information in the chat in case anyone wants to reach out to me for further questions.
Perfect, thanks so much. Next, we've got University of the Incarnate Word.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Nikki Jonas, and I'm here with the University of the Incarnate Word. I am the International Student Recruiter, and I've been at UIW for about 5.5 years. We are located in San Antonio, Texas, so it might not be too far for some of you. So far as Southern United States, it is a large urban setting. We are a private Catholic university. We were founded in 1881, so we have been around a while. We have about 8,600 students, which classifies us as a medium-sized institution. We offer a variety of academic programs, and we keep our class sizes small. So it's a very hands-on approach to education. You'll be very engaged with the professors, your classmates, and it is a very diverse school as well. We have students from 80 different countries, and we are NCAA Division I for athletics, which is the most competitive level. A little bit about San Antonio. It is the 7th largest city in the United States. So you are in a large city, have kind of the best of both worlds. The small class sizes, the strong community feel on campus with all of the resources of a large city. We are about 5 to 10 minutes from downtown, so you're really close to all the action, like our famous sites, the Riverwalk, the Alamo, There's a lot of history in San Antonio, and as far as industries go, we're really big into finance, business, healthcare, manufacturing, and computer science. This is just an overview of the colleges we have within the university. I mentioned it is a variety of different programs. These are all of our undergraduate programs. Our most popular programs would be business, computer information systems. Also a really cool program is 3D animation and game design. But we have students that do a little bit of everything. We also have engineering, music, all kinds of design, science, pre-health. So lots of different options for you, and you can always start taking some classes and decide later. Skip the graduate programs. So what makes UIW different from other institutions? Definitely the small class sizes, the hands-on approach to education, and we also really value that professional development aspect as well. You know, we want to make sure that you have relevant experience in your field so that you feel prepared to go on to the job market or graduate school upon your graduation. So we offer a variety of job fairs every semester. We'll bring employers to campus. We have networking events. We also work with you on doing resume reviews, mock interviews, and different professional development workshops. We do have a lot of internship opportunities that you can do for course credit. And other examples that we have of experience in your field would be like the business plan competition or new venture startup challenge, where you can earn money towards a business that you want to start. We offer a variety of student organizations and multicultural events for you to get involved in. We have a great student ambassadors program, which is where we will pair you with a current student to help show you around, help get you acclimated, and that way you already have a friend as soon as you arrive. So it really helps with that cultural transition. We offer a great orientation and a lot of cultural excursions throughout the year. For example, we just had our city tour 2 weeks ago where we went to City Hall, we met with city council members, and we got to do a variety of really cool things downtown. For those of you interested in athletics, we do, in addition to our competitive sports, we also have semi-competitive and intramural sports. If you're interested in applying with us, you can apply within about 15 minutes, either on our website or the Common App. There is no application fee, and we do operate on a rolling admission basis. So you can apply at any time. Once you apply, you can expect to get your admission letter within about a week. So it is a very quick turnaround time. For your application, once you complete the online form, all you need to do is submit your high school transcripts and proof of English proficiency. Those are really the only two things we'll look at for your application. So we're mainly just looking at your GPA and whether or not you can do the proof of English proficiency either through one of the major exams, TOEFL, IELTS, we accept Duolingo, or if you're doing the US or IB diploma, you will not need to do one of those exams. Along with your application, we will look at your high school transcripts and will be awarded a merit scholarship based on your overall grade point average. These range from $5,000 to $20,000 per year. So it is renewable, and that will be just based on your overall GPA. This is what our website looks like if you are interested in getting more information. We also have a really cool function on our website where you can chat with current UIW students to get the student perspective at life here at UIW and transitioning to life in the United States in general. I'll leave up my contact information as I finish here. I really hope that you get to check us out. And if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to me.
As a reminder, if you all have any questions, you can go ahead and drop those in the Q&A, and our institutions will get to them as they can. But we will keep things going tonight with our next institution, which is Loyola University, New Orleans.
All right. Good evening. I am Ryan Koss. I am the Assistant Director for Admission for Loyola New Orleans. So I will teach you all about how Loyola is involved with our local city and things that you will want to know for you, your students, if you're a counselor, parent, and everything in between. So to get started, Loyola is a Jesuit university. We have about 3,200 undergraduate students. There is not a trick. We are located in New Orleans. So that's Loyola New Orleans. You will hear about the other Loyolas around the country, and we are not associated other than the Jesuit background. So just remember us as the better Loyola. As far as class sizes, similar to many other schools, we focus on the individual and personalized approach. So having that smaller class size is definitely a benefit. And then I'll hit on some of the programs. But before I get there, I always like to kind of hit on what our class was last year. So this was our incoming class last year. As you can see, the percentage of male, female, students of color, student athletes that came in last year. And we have a very large first generation student population. So I was a first gen student myself, and I'm always happy to meet with our students and really walk you through the steps of things. So good place for you to really kind of learn, explore, but you don't need to come in knowing exactly what you want to do right away. And that's pretty much how our campus is. A lot of our students coming from outside of our local area. So 53% of our students were from out of state, 4% international, but about 70% of our students live on campus. So very much a residential campus in the Uptown District. So speaking of the Uptown District, that is where we are located. So many people only remember the French Quarter, which is one of 72 neighborhoods in New Orleans, but we are located uptown. So we are in the Uptown District, which is a historic district of New Orleans. We are right off of St. Charles. The streetcar runs right in front of our campus. We are directly across the street from Audubon Park, and we are neighbors with Tulane University. So if you are ever in the area, you see very much that college feel because the two schools and Audubon Park are right there. So a nice fit and feel overall. In the city of New Orleans, especially with the art scene and music scene, you'll see a lot of the art and galleries and festivals that go on throughout the year. You also see a lot of production companies, which is very important for our film and television students. A lot of big movies have been filmed on our campus, in and around our campus. So it's a great place for you to be and be involved in those types of things. As you can see, we go through 4 seasons: Saints football season, Mardi Gras season, crawfish season, and snowball season. You'll see all the crawfish coming up. We're doing a crawfish boil on campus, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have 3 colleges that house our programs: our College of Art and Science, our College of Business, and our College of Music and Media. This slide is showing you the short list of our programs, but the full list is on our website. But good variety of programs there. We also have an honors program, and we'll go into more detail about that shortly. The honors program is a 4-year program. Students will receive a $5,000 scholarship each year in addition to their merit scholarship, and it is by invitation only. So we will actually invite students to apply, but you'll see some of the benefits. You'll be in a more discussion-based classroom. A lot of the experiential learning opportunities that all students get will be there, but you also get more focused in your actual area of interest in your major. So you'll see a lot of those things come up, and it's a good place for students who want to kind of challenge themselves, but get into that kind of role. Oops. College of Art and Science, as I mentioned, anything from pre-health, pre-law, nursing, cybersecurity, mathematics, neuroscience, political science, all big things in our programs. On the right side, you just see some of the facilities that we have and some of the research opportunities students are working with their faculty. So a lot of different options. If you're a student that wants to be involved in research, you absolutely can. Just get in contact with your faculty member and they will help you along the way. Business is also very important to us. So you'll see all of our programs. We are an AACSB accredited school, which is the top accreditation for business schools. One of the cool rooms that we have in our university is our stock trading room, which is designed specifically for students to actually live trade stocks while they're on campus with us. We give them $1 million as a class to invest, in any profits that they earn actually go back as scholarship for the College of Business. So pretty cool aspect. 2 years ago, I think we had a group that raised close to about $500,000, which was awesome. And then the College of Music and Media has a lot of our other programs. So we are a very big music and media school. And I'll kind of hit on some of these. So you'll see music and theater arts, the either classical musicians, or you want to be a performance artist and performance theater, definitely industries for you. But we also have a few other programs. So music industry, for some of those students who want to work in the modern music industry, work on the business side, work as a music engineer. Those are the types of things that we have for students, whether you are a musician yourself or you want to get and focus more in depth on your art and your craft. Definitely a place for you where you can go right into our music studios or recording rooms and do your thing. College and Communication Design. is all of our mass communications and design programs. So digital filmmaking, journalism, any of the mass communications are all under there. You'll see the pictures of our green screen room and our production studio. So again, full professional studios for you as a student. Last few things for me. So we have a few different programs. On the right-hand side, you'll see all the ones that you can actually finish in 3 years. It's accelerated, but very easy to do. You earn your credits, you earn your degree, and you save a year of time and money. So perfect opportunity for you. We are a test blind institution, so we do not require the SAT or ACT at all for admission. We will use weighted GPAs and we will reweight your GPA. So any honors, AP, IB, or dual credit, we will reweight, and then we will also look at getting you credit coming into the university. So keep those in mind. No test scores required at Loyola University in New Orleans. And then the last few things, as I mentioned, you can apply. We are an early action, early decision school. These are our dates, same thing every year. So keep those in mind. With no test scores, we just want you to include more about you in the application. So high school transcript, letter of recommendation, personal statements, perfectly fine. And then this is our scholarshiping. So we give out many scholarships, and I'm happy to answer those questions for students or families who want to know where they kind of fall on that grid. Feel free to reach out to me. And this is my contact, so feel free to reach out to me at any time. I am based in Central Florida, but I work with students from all over the country, and I'm happy to answer those questions for you. Other than that, have a great rest of your week, and we look forward to seeing you on campus soon.
All right, up next, we've got Newman College, Newman University, excuse me. Hey, Cindy, looks like you're still muted.
Thank you for catching that. So hi, my name is Cindy Gonzalez. I'm an admissions counselor here at Newman. I'm a Spanish-speaking admissions counselor here. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about Newman. There you go. So Newman is a small liberal arts college located out in Wichita, Kansas. We're also a private Catholic institution as well. We have a smaller campus, so our average population is a little over 1,200 students. Another fun way to remember that is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is about the exact number of students that we have. With being a smaller school, we have smaller student to faculty ratios. So our student faculty ratio is 11:1, and our average class size is about 15. So if you're looking for that personal attention, getting to know your professors, actually knowing the people in your class, then you'll definitely have that feeling here at Newman. We're located out in Wichita, Kansas. We are in the largest city in Kansas. So again, if you're wanting that smaller campus feel, but also still getting those large city opportunities, Newman is definitely a great school for you. We're known for several things. We are known for having less loan debt than the national average. So we see that our students graduate with 20% less college loan debt than the national average. Our nursing program is also something that we're really well known for. Our graduates are sought out after in the community by potential employers. We also have a very high employment rate. So we see that 71% of our students are employed in their field of study compared to the national average of 27%. As I mentioned earlier, we are a liberal arts college, so we have 40 different programs under that liberal arts umbrella. So obviously we got some arts, some psychologies, business. We have something in our, allied health and nursing school. So something that's unique to us is our sonography program, which is one of 2 4-year programs in the state of Kansas. We also have some 2-year degrees, such as our occupational therapy assistant, radiology, and respiratory care. One that's not on here that I always like to point out is our interdisciplinary studies major, which is a kind of like Build-A-Bear program. So you can build your major with things that you're interested in. So maybe you're wanting to do something in like art and psychology, but you don't want to double major, or you don't want to pick between one or the other. We can build a major that's unique to you. So that's something I always like to encourage students to check out. We also have some pre-professional programs available for our students. So if you want to go to med school, become a lawyer, all that kind of good stuff, we have some pre-professional tracks available for you, and you can have a concentration in those fields. So about getting accepted to Newman, we are a test optional school. We've been test optional since 2019. So if you have your test scores, that's great. If not, that's also great. It's totally up to you. We also recruit for fit. So the way I like to put it is, if your dream school is a large population, tailgates every weekend, and engineering, Newman's definitely not the school for you since we don't have any of those things. But if your dream school is, smaller community, more personal attention, nursing, all that kind of stuff that, really fits Newman, then we'll, push for Newman to be the school for you. And, we want to make sure that you're a great fit for Newman too. So as I mentioned earlier, we see that our students do graduate with 20% less college loan debt. There's lots of ways that we make our school affordable for our students. One is through our free application. So we don't charge any application fees to apply to Newman. We have generous scholarships that I'll touch on a little bit later. And then 99% of our students are receiving financial aid from us. So we have some first-time student scholarships available based off of your GPA when you submit your application. You can see that there is a range from 10 to 16,000 available for different GPA ranks. We are test optional, but if your ACT happens to be higher than your GPA, we would award you the higher dollar amount. We also have some special scholarships that our students can apply for, such as our St. Newman Scholarship, which is a full tuition, Monsieur McNeil, which is $20,000, and our ASC Community Service Leadership Scholarship, which is our $17,500 award. We also have something for our Catholic students. So we have Catholic Promise, which is for our Catholic high school graduates, and Catholic Leaders of Tomorrow for students who may not graduate from Catholic high schools, but are really involved in their churches and can get a nomination letter from their priest. So this is a $14,000 grant that's available and renewable for 4 years as well. We also have some additional scholarships for interests such as art and theater, music, and then our honors scholarship as well. Our interest-based scholarships would require an audition or portfolio review, and honors would have to be accepted into the honors program. As for athletics, we are in the NCAA. We're a Division II school, and we're the only private school within that division in the state of Kansas. And then we're also part of the MIAA conference, which is great for our athletes, because that means we can give a little bit more money for y'all. A quick little program I like to plug is Navigators. This is a student success program that is opt-in. You can choose to join it at any time. We focus on a personalized career path, getting to know you and the skills you need to develop for the career you're looking for, any hands-on learning opportunities like internship, shadowing, and then our dedicated support team, which is like our alumni who come and actually mentor you in the fields that you're interested in, and we can also do it by location. I also encourage students to get involved through our student life. So we have lots of clubs and organizations for interests such as leadership, professional, cultural, and even just social clubs. So definitely get involved here at your time at Newman. And then I think that's the end of my presentation. So if you're interested, definitely apply today. It doesn't hurt you. It's completely free. And I'll drop my information here in the chat.
Perfect. Up next, we've got the Catholic University of America.
So hello, everyone. My name is Katie Lopez. I'm an admission counselor at the Catholic University of America. I'm also an alumna. I graduated in May of 2021. I'm also one of the people in our office that speaks Spanish. So if you have any questions, feel free to write them in English or in Spanish in the Q&A. So a little bit about Catholic. We do have a student body of about 3,100 undergraduate students. We also were founded originally as a research institution. So we do have graduate programs, and that comes to a total of about 6,000 people on campus. About 80% of our students do self-identify as Catholic, but you do not have to be Catholic to attend the Catholic University of America. Our Office of Campus Ministry will actually connect you to the right place of faith, the right place of worship for you in the city. So we're really excited that this is a place for you to grow in your faith, but also be really successful in your academics. Our community is about 27% ethnically diverse. We also do have 34 on-campus research centers. Again, we're holding on to those roots. We're the only Catholic university that was established by a papal charter in the United States. And again, we were established as a research institution. So you can definitely get involved in research starting your first year at Catholic University. We're not going to stop you from following your dreams. Our average class size is about 19 students. So you really do get to know your professors get to know you. They love to network, they love to work with students, and they're always available during their office hours, of course. We're also the largest and greenest campus in the city. So in terms of things that we have available for students, so there's over 100 student clubs and organizations at Catholic University. You can get involved with a language club, you can get involved with a cultural club, you can get involved with campus ministry. There's definitely a lot to do on campus. Community service events, there's about 40 to 50 events happening every week. We also do have sports. So we are in the NCAA, we're a Division III school with 25 Division III sports. We also have 9 club sports, 16 intramural leagues, as well as 2 fitness centers. I was more of an informal person with sports, so I definitely used those fitness centers on campus. And in terms of our location, we are located in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. So as you see over here, we do have a Brooklyn CUA Metro stop. That's our own Metro stop on campus for students to use. That gives you access to a very rich city, very multicultural, a lot of history, a lot of music and sports. It's a really exciting place to be. You also do have Metro access to the nearest airport in the city. So I originally come from across the country from Oregon. So I definitely made use of that airport, and I could get on and off campus pretty quickly as well. One of the advantages of being in Washington, D.C. is the internship opportunities. So there's over 3,000 internships opportunities out there, and we definitely want our students to get a chance to access them. So we do have an academic and career success office where every student at Catholic University receives 4 years of professional one-on-one advising. So we do take an integrated approach to academic and career advising. Again, you see the results in 90% of our students being employed, serving, or continuing in their education within 6 months of graduation. So we're very proud of this office and the work that they do for our students. You can intern at the White House. You can intern with the government, at the federal government level, with NASA. I had a friend who was in computer science who interned for NASA and got a job offer right at the end of his junior year. So our students are definitely taking advantage of their location and all the opportunities we can offer as well. In terms of our academic program, so we have 9 undergraduate schools where you will find over 70 programs to choose from. The School of Arts and Sciences is by far our largest school, with politics, media and communications, humanities, the physical sciences, you name it. And the Bush School of Business is our business school at Catholic that teaches business as a force for good. So this is our second largest school, where you'll find financing, sports management, unique music, and business dual degree, which you can complete in 4 years. So it's really exciting to be able to mix these things together. And we also do have the School of Engineering, where you'll find biomedical engineering, electrical, civil, as well as a dual degree with the School of Architecture. I do like to mention those 3 schools together, simply because you can enter as an undecided student and then choose a major after your second semester in your sophomore year. So we definitely make sure to give you the opportunities to choose a major that's right for you. We have a School of Architecture, a Conway School of Nursing, as well as a Benjamin Tiro School of Music, Drama, and Art. And you can always major, double major, minor across schools as well. We're not going to stop you there. We also have a School of Philosophy, a School of Theology, and the National Catholic School of Social Service is our social work school. We also do have opportunities for students to go abroad. Rome is written in big red letters because that's where we have our own flagship program. So it's like attending Catholic University in Washington, D.C., except you're in Rome and in Italy and having amazing food. So there's definitely opportunities abroad as well. And we also do offer internships abroad for our students who are interested. In terms of our application review, so we're definitely going to look at your high school transcript. We're going to unweight your GPA to a 4.0 scale, and then we're going to look at the strength of curriculum. This is where we'll look back to those AP, IB, honors courses you took and that your high school offered. So we never compare a student to another student. We're definitely just looking at you and what you were able to accomplish at your high school. We're test-free, so no ACT or SAT scores are received. We don't want them, don't send them. We definitely are looking at your activities, your service, your leadership. We're really interested in knowing what kind of person you are and who you are as a student, as well as an overall human being. We also will look at your English proficiency, the TOEFL, the IELTS, and the Duolingo scores as well. Our scholarships range between $15,000 to $32,000. Every student is eligible for those, and it's open for everyone. And that is my timer telling me that my presentation is over. Definitely check us out, and we look forward to having you at the Catholic University of America.
All right, thank you so much. As a reminder, if you all have any questions, you can go ahead and put those in the Q&A, and we will get to those as soon as we can. But we will keep going with our final institution of the night, which is Villanova University.
Hi, sorry, I'm trying to get myself. There we go. Good evening. My name is Candace Keith, and I'm the Director of Admission Operations at Villanova, and prior international student from Latin America. So, con mucho gusto. Si tienen alguna pregunta para más tarde. Villanova was founded in 1842 by the Augustinian friars who had come to the Philadelphia area to meet the needs of the Irish Catholic population. We are the only Augustinian university in the country and are quite proud of the mission that we continue to have for our students. Villanova's Augustinian Catholic intellectual tradition is the cornerstone of the academic community in which students learn to think critically, act compassionately, and succeed while serving others. Villanova is located about 12 miles or 19 kilometers west of the city of Philadelphia, which is the 6th largest city in the country, so in Pennsylvania. And you might be more familiar with New York City, which is only about an hour and a half north of us, or Washington, D.C., which is just about 2 hours south of us, both easily accessible by train, as well as the city of Philadelphia, which is a short train ride into the city. And Philadelphia is very student friendly, offering numerous opportunities for the students in regard to history of this country, cultural events, restaurants, sporting events, etc. At Villanova, our primary focus is the academics. We were founded in the liberal arts, which is our largest college. And overall, we offer about 80 different majors, minors, and areas of concentration throughout all of the colleges. So regardless of which college you're going to be in, you're going to have that well-rounded education and be part of having the philosophy, social sciences, humanities class. In the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, as indicated, our main goal is for all the students to become ethical leaders who create positive change everywhere that they go. Within the Villanova School of Business, it is one of our most popular colleges in that we were ranked by Bloomberg Businessweek as #1. And the primary goal for the School of Business, which offers finance, accounting, management information systems, dual majors, and co-majors, is that they want to develop business leaders for a better world. Within the College of Engineering, they have 5 majors, all of which offer the option to do a bachelor's, master's degree in 5 years, or you can just stick to the 4-year programs. And the primary goal for the College of Engineering is, of course, to create problem solvers. And finally, our last college, that of the Fitzpatrick College of Nursing, it is the smallest college, but it is one of the ones with the largest majors, as it has about 100 incoming students each year. The College of Nursing has been designated as a Center for Excellence and has been designated several times. It is a directed MIT program where nursing classes begin the first year and clinicals start at the end of the sophomore year. And there's over 72 different clinical sites within the area, including in Philadelphia and the famous Children's Hospital. Part of what Villanova, what we look at our seal is what we want to offer our students, which is the Veritas, Unitas, and Caritas. And this is what we also review in students for when they apply for admission. So the Veritas, that is the truth, that is the academic excellence. At Villanova, we have over 20 centers for excellence. There's the Augustine Culture Seminar that all first-year students have a chance to learn about St. Augustine and his influence on the world. There's 36 honor societies. Learning takes place not just in the classroom, but also study abroad opportunities and internship opportunities that are within the academic year and summertime also. The next word on our seal is that of Unitas. And Unitas is community and is part of that unity. And you cannot have community without unity. And that is that personal attention. We've all talked about the small classes and personal attention, and that is something that you will still find at Villanova, in spite of us being medium-sized with about 7,200 undergraduate students. We have excellent mentoring and peer advisor programs, a nationally recognized orientation program, and a house calls program for all first-year students. Our students are actively involved in over 260 clubs and organizations, D1 sports, club sports, about 44 different club sports, intramurals, and we are a residential campus with about 32 residence halls for students to choose to live on in their 4 years. And finally, Caritas, and that is love. A lot of people think charity, but Caritas, and that is service to others. And that is really a key component to Villanova and the Catholic heritage of the Augustinians. Our students contribute over 250,000 hours annually in regard to volunteer work in the St. Thomas of Villanova Day, Special Olympics, Habitat for Humanity, MLK Day of Service, Habitat for Humanity, etc. So encourage you to visit our website so you can get to see a lot more, as indicated, a lot more virtual experiences going on. And we are a school that does work with deadlines, so very, very important. And check us out online. So thank you very much.
All right, well, that is all the time we have tonight. So thank you all so much for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a quick 5-question survey. And so we would appreciate any feedback that you could provide. You will be able to view not only this session's recording, but also all of the other session recordings at strivescan.com/NCCAA-LA. Thank you all so much and enjoy the rest of your night. All right, bye-bye.